Alright, good morning everybody. Second day of going at it on Illuvium Zero. I wanted to show you a few things, nothing super important today or super earth-shattering. Just wanted to point out that even though I didn't, sit at the computer and click things every minute, I got my tier 3 up to level 47. The free plot is up to level 6. So I'll want to make some comparisons between the free level 2 and the regular level 2 here in just a minute, but I just wanted to show you how far we've gotten, even not sitting at the computer all day, because, this level 1 mine right here refreshes every 1 minute, so I'm not going to sit here all day, but I'll get it leveled up here in a minute. I did add some condensers here, or converters, I should say, because especially early on, the upgrades require carbon more than anything else. See, 34k carbon compared to everything else. I've got a quantum fabricant up to level 2, which means that you only need level 1 to place the inverters or your different fuel mining devices, but you do need level 2 to get the converters. I went ahead, I only put down one. Hang on one second. Sorry, it's summer, so got kids yelling in the other room. So yeah, I went ahead and I did one fuel miner. You can see each one here, the Hyperion. I didn't put the Solon up yet because I changed my mind midway through to go ahead and do the converters or inverters, or whatever each one is called, but the ones that basically will create out of thin air. And so while I'm building up, because each of these, in order to harvest any of the fuels, it costs 100,000 resources. Well, right now my max resources is at 152. So I didn't really want to spend 100,000 every time. It still takes me a minute because I don't have these leveled up quite as far yet. That's what I'm doing today, is getting all of my mining equipment up to level 4. And then I'll bump this up to level 5. We'll go from there. But overnight, I let my storage units level up a little bit. So I've got to 150. Once I get this to level 4, it'll be 200,000 for all of these, which should allow me, put me in a good position for the short term. So I don't have anything building right this second, which is fine. So I'm going to take a second and think, because I just sat down. We went and got breakfast for the kiddos this morning. Alrighty. 2 of those, we're building just fine. At some point, I may add a third storage for each of the resources. But while I'm thinking, let's take a look at the goals today. I don't know why this didn't come through. I've already built an engineering workshop. That's going to take a minute to get to level 4. Working our way through those. That's all we got. Okay, anything daily? Nope, no dailies. Be available in 10 hours. Now, last time the dailies and the weeklies didn't update after the first cycle of weeklies. So we'll see. Alrighty. Where are we? Okay, what we're gonna do. Gonna go ahead and bump this guy up. No, we're not, because to get to 4, it's gonna take one of those. I don't have one of those. I do have this started, but it's I believe 48 hours to collect. Yep, that collects 2 every 2 days. Cool. I don't have the conversion yet, so once I have some, I can start converting them as needed. So So I can't take that to a 4. That, oops, that's not what I meant. Something else I wanted to point out. This is my carbon resource. This is a carbon converter, and this is a carbon converter. I put this one up first, and it went to 118%. Now it's at 133 because I added the power station. And then when I went to add a second one, I had to move it. I wanted to keep it close to the carbon spot. So if I put this over near this one, both of their efficiencies dropped below 100. In fact, let me, I don't have time, so we got efficiencies up. I click. So you'll see is if I move them close, they both drop. But if they're close enough, I'll point something else out. So this is a level 3. I want to save this number and compare it later on. I don't have any converters up on the other land, but I'll take this one because I have more of those. I'm going to convert it 4750 to 11,100 for those of you who are good at math. So that's almost 2.5 times on the conversion as a tier 3. So it's 2.5 on the conversion. Now I do get a little bonus on the carbon conversions and on the carbon stuff due to my primeval marsh landmark here. You'll see ancient marsh that boosts carbon production. So even when I didn't have the power station here by my carbon mining equipment, it was mining at 110% just because of that landmark. Let me get these started, and I want to show you something on the other one. So this is a level 2 mine. I want to show you the level 1 in just a second because I want to show you the numbers. I still have one. I saved one. I didn't upgrade it because I wanted to show you these numbers. This is a mine level 1. It mines 500 silicon, okay? Takes 1 minute. I go here. We're going to compare it on the other one here in just a second, but this is the free-to-play tier 2. That's fine. This is a level 1, right? I only get 250. So the tier 2 generates half as much as the tier 3. So that's going to be worth noting. Let's go back here and get back to what we're saying. You can see, I mean, obviously I'm not sitting here on the level, on the tier 2 land as much because the tier 3 is so much better. I will keep them rolling and see. I did have a comment. Let me see. I want to give credit. And thanks to Raceland on the previous video. It says, as far as I know, there will be no more blueprints than those that we were already able to discover. 5 different alluvials with 3 different blueprints for each. 15 in total. I have seen some chat, I believe, in the Discord where those aren't all the blueprints that will ever be. That may be all that's available for the alpha testing, and that's fine. Raceland also says we're not able to trade fuel yet. The in-game fuel trade through the marketplace is trading with an AI. You can't farm your fuel and sell it yet. They are testing the marketplace, which is cool. So we'll see how that goes. If I'd really like to know what Illuvium's set price. They're gonna try and have price controls on the fuel to some degree. And I think they said, and this number may have changed, but I think initially the plan was to have like a 20% variance. For example, if they set the price, the desired price target at $1 per fuel, they don't want the price of any one particular fuel to go below 80 cents or above 120 $1.20. So we'll see if that's still their plan. I just made up the dollar. That's not. Don't say JC said that it's going to be $1 per fuel. I don't. I have no idea what their target price is. All right, so let me talk about my plans here. Obviously, I've got to get up enough resources to. I need this guy to come through. He'll come through. Let's see. I put these up last night, so it'll be tomorrow night before I can get any fuel. What I am going to do is put this up because if you don't remember, and I had to ask because I did not remember, this right here is a level 2 mine. If it was not surrounded by a path, this time would be 5 minutes. So it actually is a 40% reduction in time to have it fully surrounded. There is a nice graphic that you can find on the Discord that someone brought up for me when I asked the question if I'd forgotten what the paths did. So it definitely decreases your production time. It decreases your conversion time, your mining time. So I will get everything up to a level 3 as much as I can. I will get my storage up to level 4. Let me see what it's going to take. Let's see. So this is the extractor that just pulls that out of the air. Let me see what it takes to upgrade that. It may take okay. So we're going to have to wait. I will most likely go ahead and put up my other mines for the fuel sources, get them rolling, because that's going to be my gate to move up to the next level. For example, level 5 here is going to take 1. Let's see. Make that a level 3 is going to take 1. Oh, going to take a lot. Okay. So you can see my fuel is going to be my next gate. So I'll be getting my mines up to level 3. I'll be putting down some more of, in fact, I'll go ahead and do that right now. Let me see how much, that's 44 minutes, okay. I have used a little bit of gold on the stuff that's starting to get close to an hour build just because I'm impatient. Let's see. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to keep going over here. You'll see my tier 1. Let me see what the difference is. I'll see if I've got stuff up. I can't remember. Nope, I was just doing that. All right, so what we'll do, I built my city up here in the corner. All right, so this is a level 1. It also gets 250. So your tier 1 gets 250. Your tier 2, the free to play, gets 250. So let's go over here and do this one as well. I'll get that started and we'll compare and see if the free to play tier 2 and the purchased tier 2 land. I'm just taking a look here to see where I might want to put the city. All right, so I've got some stuff tied in here that would affect. The difference with the lower tiers is you will have more space to put up your scanners and your biodata farms, and while you won't have the resources like I do on the tier 3. The tier 3 is just ridiculous. I can't imagine a tier 4. I wish I had a tier 4, but they're 8 ETH I think on the floor, so might be a little tough to earn that back. So yeah, let me get rid of this guy, and we'll put put the city down here. Probably put it over to the side just because the height of that city building gets in the way. It gets annoying to me. So I'll probably build the city right here. Or the nexus, I should say. See how it's blocking out some of that, which is okay. So we'll see what if the 250 applies to tier 1 and tier 2, free to play and normal. And I'll let you know. If you have any questions, as always, please toss them in the comments. If you know the answers to my questions, or if you see a comment and you can answer a question, please jump in. Yeah, so that's all I got for you this morning. Nothing earth-shattering. But this is how much progress you can make on a tier 3 with really minimal amount of time spent. I could sit here all day and, every minute pop this little guy and get my 500 silicon or whatever, or every 3 minutes or 5 minutes. You can literally sit here all day. The goal for me is to get it up to where, if I check it every couple of hours, I'll have something to do. Which just requires getting your levels up. And we'll see. Gonna be hard to see how profitable this is going to be without knowing the targets for the fuel prices. But should be able to make a little bit of crypto. And the good news about that is the price of crypto is not fixed. So if you can catch it, great. If you're, imagine, 6-7 years ago, you were playing a game that you earned 0.1 Bitcoin, which at the time would have been worth a penny, 5 cents. So you can do the math from there. You get my point. The great news is Illuvium is on the rise again. I snagged some as it dipped down into the 40s. It's now back over, at least yesterday when I checked, it was over 55. The recent high got all the way up to 150, and then all-time high somewhere around 1800 per Illuvium. So, I mean, if you get $1 worth of Illuvium today, what's it worth at all-time highs? So yeah, big fan of Illuvium, big fan of the ecosystem. I know my son is going to love the arena game. He's already been watching tutorials. He's going to crush it. So I'll try and get him some resources and some skins. And, well, assuming I don't find something, I don't know if you guys played any of the, if you got any of the Illuvitars, the Avatar PFP stuff. But, one of those sold for 30 grand, 8 or 9 ETH. One of the Ramfires, one of the hollow Ramfires. So, a card deck pack that costs $8. I don't know. Check them out, guys. As always, link to Alpha Origins Discord. We talk about Illuvium. We talk about, let me give you a list of the games we're involved with that are on our Discord. We have channels for all of these. We've got our partners with Lavahead, Cyber Hornets, Animated Punks, Cyber Ape Yacht Club, Unreal Kingdoms. Vast Impact Gaming is one of our new official partners. Starship. We've got Illuvium. We're a guild with Illuvium big time. We've got some players in Gala Games, Spider Tanks, Phantom Galaxies, which I am particularly excited for. The Wildcard Gaming Ecosystem, Gods Unchained, Knights of the Ether. Got in with Dragon Guild. I've even got a video on Thetan Arena, which was kind of cool. If you like those type of games, you can, again, play and earn. FGL Studios, Crown Studios. Just the other night, on our game night, we have a weekly game night. We had some new guests dropping some alpha on us. We've got a new code for Gamble Stakes. If you like those type of games, one of the guys, kept his little 80 cents bet, rolled it up to $250 playing Gamble Stakes. We've got some codes for you. So check out our Discord for more info if you like alpha on some of the games that are coming out. We like to focus on the growing, emerging play to earn, play and earn, GameFi staking type games. So if you're interested in that, give us a check out and come play game night with us on Wednesday night. We give away free stuff from our wallets, from our partners, from the different games we play, whitelists for new projects. People on our team got into Big Time because our relationship with Big Time, they gave us some Ruby passes to allow people to get into the beta. So if that's your jam, come check us out. I'll keep playing here. I'll keep you updated. And as always, thanks for watching. God loves you. Talk to you later.